Hello there everybody, how's it going? I am Void and I'm here to do League of Legends commentary for you today. And today, I am playing as Malzahar in the mid lane. Got my standard Doran's start going here, and we're going to take a look at the teams here. We have Vanity, Gary, Blitzcrank, Support, Lee's in Jungle, Malzahar mid, York top. They have Graves, AD carry, Kanya, Asala Fries, I like it. Leona support, Ezreal mid, Mastery jungle, and Malphite in the top lane. So immediately here I have to stress the fact that this is probably going to be the most boring lane of all time. And the reason I say that is because, well, it's Ezreal against Malzahar. The chances of Malzahar gaining range to actually let me do anything to him is pretty unlikely. This is like, we're both very just passive laners for the most part. So this is not going to be exciting. So I have to really be entertaining somehow. What is he, AD? No, he is AP, so AP Ezreal is here, ladies and gentlemen, but is it here to stay is the real question. It's just something I'm unsure about. I did in fact miss that. This is arguably why you shouldn't cast E this early, but oh well, you know, I get the pushing going, that's all that matters to me. There we go, laying the visions on that guy, and that will actually spread to him, which is pretty nice. Obviously he's not going to do a whole lot of damage this early in the game, but that's fine by me. And I do plan to go the Rod of Ages Malzahar build. Some people don't like to do that. Some people don't like to do that build on Malzahar simply because they feel it isn't necessary. But I really do think the general tankiness is pretty useful on him. I can also just go something like Chalice if I want to, since cooldown reduction is also pretty nice. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. It'll be grand. All right, just trust me on this one. So he's gonna be poking me every now and then, which I should be able to survive relatively well. They have a very aggressive bot lane. In the bot lane, of course. Don't know why I didn't really know what to say there at first. It's kind of self-explanatory, but that's okay. I'm going to auto that minion to get it, and the dot will get that one. I'm actually not going to get my W yet because it's kind of just not useful this early in the game. Like, its damage just doesn't really matter, so that's just, you know, that's just why I'm not going to get it. Once again, we have a dot spreading, but we also have a Master Yi available. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my silence here and flash because there was an ignite being used. And then we're going to go ahead and try our best not to die. And that might actually be a kill. All the flash, but that'll probably be... I'm going to try let him more jump. Oh, what? That still killed him. That auto, the double auto still went off. That's kind of silly. And the reason it's kind of silly is because... Okay, Lee Sin was over the wall when the second auto was happening. That honestly seems like kind of a bug, because that really should not be a thing. The second E auto, I can understand the first one going off-ish, but then the second one also doing the damage, that's just ridiculous. But, regardless, that will be that. It almost was amazing, but then mechanics occurred and everyone cried. Or at least, you know, some people cried. I like to think people cried. Why would I want to think that? Never mind. Let's not forget what I just said. And continue this lane escapade. Just, you know, keep on pushing. Obviously, we're Malzahar, so it won't be really strong for a while. But, you know, a given due time, we'll become the strongest Malzahar the world has ever known. And when that, you know, when that day comes, I'll be ready. I will be so ready. So for the time being, let's do our best not to miss any CS, because that's, you know, generally a good idea. Stamp it. Just stamp it, Ezreal. I don't like what you're doing here. I'm not going to be able to make that malefic vision spread, sadly. But that's okay. You know, it's not necessarily that mandatory this part of the game. It'll be just dandy. Obviously, I want to get my rod as soon as possible, but with an Ezreal here, like, what am I talking about? With Ezreal, it should be easier. What the heck are you doing, buddy? What the heck are you doing? My W didn't really do much of anything there, and that's why you generally don't need to use it at this point in the game, but that's okay. So I'm assuming he's just going to keep getting the Rift Scuttler since Lee Sin got solo, which is okay, I suppose. Well, I mean, it's not technically okay, but it technically is okay at the same time. Oh my god, this stupid Voidling just randomly switched targets. I don't care, it's like a Poro hybrid. That was not good, Mr. Poro. That was bad. Bad Poro. Alright. It's fine, we'll just kind of chill around here. I'm assuming I'm pretty safe from Master Yi at the moment, but with no flash, I don't want to, you know, hedge my bets, because As Malzahar's main weakness is he has a distinct lack of any escapes, and of course when a champion has distinct lack of any escapes, you should probably, you know, not be super far up in the lane. And speaking of which, I'm going to just go ahead and place the visions right there, since I do see a Master Yi nearby, and just hope my fabulous dots are enough to, you know, be okay. He doesn't have red buff or anything, so it looks like I'll be okay here. I'm just going to go and place the visions right there. Oh, what? I missed that! Ah, that's upsetting. That's very upsetting, actually. Oh, well. I'm going to use my Q so I can get that on. Okay, well, this is not going well. I keep missing minions that are I very easily can get, but I'm just impatient in using my visions. So, now that's generally Malzahar in a nutshell if you're, you know, not amazing with him. But to be fair, is a very easy champion to play. It's just very easy to miss CS with him if you're not just patient and stuff of that nature. But at least I'm making him miss a decent amount of CS because I'm constantly keeping him under turret, which is, you know, most Malzahar lanes, obviously, because that's just the way Malzahar works. He's also low on mana, so I don't have to worry about poke too much. I just have to worry about, like, a Highlander Master Yi showing up. That would be less than ideal. Okay, good, the visions did in fact spread. I'm just going to hope the dot works there. Hello there, Master Yi. How are you doing this fine afternoon? If he dove me, that would have been a very easy kill by my ultimate, but sadly that was not the case. Okay, so we know he wasn't 6. Our Lee Sin isn't 6 either. He also went Trailblazers Lee Sin. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. I don't play Lee Sin much. You know, it's maybe it's like the thing you're obviously supposed to go because his wave clear isn't exactly fast. I don't know these things, okay? Ooh, I did actually get that. I thought I was going to miss it. Thank goodness gracious. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to auto that. We got it anyway. GG, friends. Okay. How much do I need from my rod? That's 1,000. I don't know if I can stay for 1,000. My mana situation is not exactly high. Can I have blue perchance? Perchance. There we go. Gonna go and ask in a polite manner, and we'll see how he responds, if he responds at all. He's not saying anything just yet, so I'm a bit wary. No, York, you're not Lee Sin. You're not Lee Sin, York, but maybe York is a duel with him or something. I don't know. He doesn't seem to be wanting to give me blue. Alright, I guess I can't have blue. That's a shame because it's Lee Sin. He probably doesn't really need it. But you know what? What am I talk? It's fine. I'm Malzahar at the very least, and since I'm actually getting CS with my dot now, I should be okay. I'm gonna quickly do this, and then depart immediately, because again, I don't want to take any chances of, you know, Master Yi showing up, and he's actually almost in, no, he is in kill range. If I land a dot and an ultimate on him, he would die. And he seems very aware of that, sadly. Oh well. Because of course I could, like, ag. Stop it. Oh wait, oh, you're staying. Alright, then that's something to keep in mind. Also need to definitely keep in mind that I don't know where Master Yi is. We're going to place it on that minion and hope I get some mana back from it. So this will be that, and that will be some more mana gain back right there. Let's see here. Darn, I was hoping he would let the vision spread to him there. That's a shame. Then double kill for our bottom lane. And looks like a triple kill. So we have a 4-0 Graves. Wait, Master Yi wasn't even down there. How did Graves only own a 2v3? I don't understand. How could that happen? Because Graves is good at bursting one target, but when there's multiple targets, I just don't know. Oh god, alright, he's gonna die. I shouldn't have ignited him, to be honest. I don't know why he tried going back in on me there. That was pretty dang silly. But this game is really going to be quite difficult for us now, considering that the Graves is now fed. Okay. That's not very ideal. God blast it all. I stay for just a little bit, and then Master Yi uses his skill to press R and run. Well, at least I got enough of my Rod of Ages there, so I guess it's not all that bad. But this game is, again, going to be very difficult to win, considering the Graves is fed and the Yi's fed, but 9 times out of 10, Master Yi's going to get fed. I know usually whenever Yi is in a game, I'll complain about him, but, you know, it's pretty easy to hate Master Yi, considering how ridiculously easy it is to play as him. At least if you're an intermediate player at League or whatever, you know, if you have a fair amount of games on your belt, it's pretty dang easy to know what to do. Like, it's so easy to just wait to play safe as you and then just Highlander when someone's low and then get a kill that way. because they're not going to be able to run away from you. Unless you're Malzahar and I can ultimate a turret, but sadly it was down. I'm not going to be able to get that siege minion, sadly. This disappoints me, but it's something I will have to accept. Just try to get our military vision spraying. He does have his Sheen now. Something to keep in mind. Use our Q and E there to make the lane push more rapidly. That'll be a dot spraying to him as well, which is pretty nice, though. Don't know where he is. We also, but what we do know is there's a Graves and Leona on the bottom lane that are, you know, not exactly high on health. Maybe we can get a kill here. It looks possible. Oh, there's a Yi, though. There's a Yi, there's a Yi. Oh, there's a Yi. Oh my god. God dang it. No one likes Yi. If I can just, alright, well, that ultimate didn't exactly do a whole lot, but that's okay. We'll go and throw a Q on that Master Yi right there, and then we'll just head back on mid. That ultimate was kind of a just to make entirely sure she wasn't going to get away. Probably a bit unnecessary, but that's okay. We'll go and throw down that minion prior to going mid and pushing. I'm assuming they can get relatively easily, considering, you know... Oh, there's a Ezreal ultimate. Alright, good. I won't lie, there's a feeling in my stomach that's like, it's not gonna do anything, right? I'm a bit wary, but that's okay. Everything resulted in just fine, and Vayne, you know, Vayne's 1 and 2, so, I mean, Vayne herself isn't doing awful. It's just the Graves being fed that's concerning. Graves did have BF swords, so we know he doesn't have any crit chance, which is always a good thing to know. Alright, the dots should let me get most of these. Yes, it did. Ezreal doesn't do damage as well, which is also a good thing to keep in mind. Go ahead and place a dot on him right there, which will do pretty much all of his health. So that will be that. Oh wait, no, let's not get carried away. We don't have our ultimate, which means he can destroy us extremely easily. But let's see, how good is he doing? Okay, it looks like he just got his Devourer. Something of the sort, at least. Just keep on pushing the wave. I'm pretty sure... Okay, no, Ezreal did not just go back. Good to know. Good to know. Don't even try me, sir. Alright, he just tried me. I have Ignite and a dot. No ultimate, though. If I can just get a little bit of a dot off on him here, I'd be pretty happy about the situation. Throw a key right there on the off chance we can hit him. It was not successful, sadly. That's okay. We'll just have some more dots playing. That will be nice, Master Yi. Yes, please. I'm going to go in and ping them on my way. I don't need as much anymore now that I have Rod of Ages, but of course I'm not going to deny it now that he's giving it to me. So that should be enough. Yes, it will. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. We will thank him. He didn't give us the last one, but I'm pretty sure the last one was only a second blue, so I mean, I can't be too angry about that. I mean, technically you're supposed to, but, you know, this is normal games. I'm not going to get, like, super upset about the situation. Again, we still want to be careful. Don't know where Master Yi is. We do have our ultimate this time, though. So, okay, Ezreal, that's fine. You know, we don't need to be friends. I don't even want friends, to be honest with you. Oh, that's like almost gonna kill him. Oh, he's like at 100 health. Oh, but there's a Yi over here. There's a Yi over here, ladies and gentlemen. We could kill him if he extends a little bit too far. So because of that, I'm gonna try to push this relatively rapidly and then use a Q there. And my phone just rumbled. Probably aliens contacting me. Seems fine. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave. I don't feel comfortable about Malphite being here, so we're just gonna depart. It's fine. No, I can accept the fact when I'm not wanted, so that will be just dandy. Let's go back, get our sorcerer shoes and amplifying dome for something. Rylai's maybe? I don't know. You can get, there's a whole bunch of, there's a plethora of items you can buy on Malzahar. He's one of those mid laners that's, the amount of builds you can go on him and have it still work is hilarious. Ludens, Namakon, Void Staff, Leandries, Rylai's, Zonia's, Rabadon's, like, all of these items are a decent second pick. So it's just a matter of what I want to go second. I would go Rylai's, but considering the fact that Yi isn't going to be slowed by it, I'm more hesitant on it because of that. So, something to consider. Just let's also avoid any... That's going to go in on him. Yes, it is. Very nice. And if we can land another dot ult and ignite, I might be able to get a kill. So that's something to keep in mind. It would be nice if he goes in range of my dot again, but looks like he's going to play a little bit more defensively. How's our farm looking? So we're not doubling his farm, but, you know, we're close to that. Try getting another Q off on him. Very hard to get a Q off by itself, which is, you know, to be expected. Hopefully they can get a kill off on this Graves here. I'm gonna roam on the off chance they can't. Plus there's a Mastery nearby, which as we all know very well, Mastery is an individual who is quite spooky. But, you know, maybe we can get a kill. Let's go and just place the Ignite, this thing on him, and then do damages here. And this will be another kill. Oh, alright, double kill. And what are you trying to do, buddy? What are you trying to do? Yeah, that's right. Don't get any wise ideas. My turret might go down because of that. Oh, hello. What the heck? What the heck? Why did you think that would work, Malphite? Why did you think? You have no magic resist, buddy. You don't have any magic resist. That's silly. Alright, well I don't want to go back because my turret might die. Though I'm pretty much just going to have to place a dot and then immediately, you know, kind of flee. So we're just going to do that and then stay really far back. So Ezreal has no chance of getting us. We did dodge his ultimate, which is extremely useful that we did that. And we do have Rod of Ages ticking as well. All the Yi did Master Yi. I always get their names confused for some reason. I don't mean it. It just happens. It sounds like I'm making a confession. I don't know. I don't understand. All right. Let's build a nothing because this gosh dang Ezreal's still here. Part of me wants to go Namacon. I could use some CDR, but it's not entirely necessary on Malzahar, Masteries. I don't know. Decisions, ladies and gentlemen. What to build? I think the most... I mean, I can even go Ludens. I can go Zonias. I just can't seem to make up my mind, but that's okay. If we can land... Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh, we could have gotten a kill, I think. And I'm just going to ult him nice and easy, which will result in a kill. May have seemed unnecessary, but I actually don't think I would have gotten him if I didn't do that. So that will be that. Let's take a turret shot for you know, laughs. Not because I'm bad at video games, no. I took that turret shot because I liked to laugh. I liked to laugh. Not I liked to laugh, I liked to laugh. I would like to tell you what that key was. I'd like to tell you what I was aiming for with that key, but sadly I lacked the ability to do that. We can get a turret here though, nice and easy. He was very low last time I saw him, so this should be extremely easy. And then we're just going to go and throw all our spells in the mid lane so that I can continue pushing. And 5-1 Malzahar. Look at this epic skill unfold. He's going Lich Bane first. Alright then. There you go. I don't even know what's been going on top lane. I mean, Malphite roamed once, but Yorick hasn't altered once from that lane. Alright, decisions. Leandries. Zonias. Let's go Leandries. That sounds fun. It may not be the best call, but I feel like going Leandries, and so what the heck, I'm just gonna go Leandries. This Vane's dead. that is a very dead Vayne. Even if she didn't, if she did dodge that, Ezreal probably would just like use his E, which would, and then Lich Bane auto, which would have done enough. So that's understandable. So fed. So yeah, only Graves and Yi are fed. Which isn't actually that bad. I mean, for what it means, building armor is something we should definitely consider doing. Which, I mean, is going to happen probably either way. Which means I probably should have gone Zonias first, but I wanted burning visions, alright? There's a voice within me that said, you must get burning visions, and I obliged that voice. That voice, you know, it knows what it knows what it's talking about. And we're going to go and do a lot of damage. Can I actually get this second tier mid turret? I might be able to. I think I can. Yeah, this will be another mid turret for us, so very, very good presence happening here. So we have a lot of gold for our teammates now, a lot of pressure on the mid lane. This is ideal. I am going to go Zonia's next, followed by probably Rabadon's. And then Rylai's, but that wouldn't have a magic pen. I'm out, we'll see. Well, no, I have Leandries for magic pen, never mind. How did I not see that? We'll go Zonia's or Rabadon's next, though, probably. The main problem with the way I usually build Malzahar is I usually don't get CDR, but again, usually you don't need it as much as other AP carries, but you can still get it. Of course, you can substitute Rod for it. I just prefer the general takiness Rod has, yet once again, because of course with the lack of escape, it's more useful. So there you go. I see something shifty happening in the bottom lane. I'm not sure how I feel about it. So we'll just do our best to push the lane while this kind of stuff is going down. And that'll be one kill. I'm gonna keep at it. I see Malphite here though. So hello there, Malphite. How are you doing today? Yeah, that's right. You better flee, Buster. Not sure how I feel about you. Interesting things occurring in the bottom lane, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just push this lane though, and York can have some easier pressure in the top lane as well because of this. Alright, hello. Yes, hello there. Hello there, good sir. We'll let a Q you if at all possible, which we did land, which will probably cause him to go back, and if he doesn't, I think I can kill him. If I just gain range for a dot this, that will be a kill very easily. So that'll be Malphite getting far too close to me, which will result in his complete demise, though now that my ultimate is gone, I'm a bit concerned about how this is going to go. Oh, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. That was... Oh, we got the dot off. I don't think that'll be... Will that be enough to kill him? Yeah, there we go. That'll be another fantastic kill for the Malzahar, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's the war jump. Oh, he actually succeeded in the insect. The insect, ladies and gentlemen. Weren't able to get a kill though. That's okay though. 7-1. I can go back and get rod and components for the Zonias, which I know some people might be saying, well, you probably can just go Rabadons now, but you know, we're gonna go Zonias because I would like, you know, in case a big fight breaks out and they outfocus me, that little bit of defensive capability would be nice. So we're gonna go way back here and then choose to go back to our fabulous turret. One would argue that it's not too fabulous. I'm also corrupting the Poro. You know, I'm not too sure the Poro's a huge fan of it. That's okay, though. Zonias, yes. Yes, that was the item I was planning on building. I could sell my Doran's Reign for Seekers, but who does that, right? That would make kind of sense. So we're gonna just completely pass on that. York is flipping 0-0-0. Look at this guy, though. Mr. Latin America. He's like an entire ethnicity, and yet he's just chilling in the top lane. There's probably a joke there that I technically made a joke there, but it was just really bad. I mean, technically it wasn't a joke, technically it was. Let's not get into specifics. Alright, these are things that just don't need to be discussed right now. Oh, but you're probably gonna get away because you're Master Yi. And then because of that, I don't like you, but you know, that'll be just fine. Hello, Leona. Let's just go and do a lot of your health, nice and easy. Oh, this will probably be a kill. Yep, that will be not a kill. Never mind, that will also be a lot of dead individuals. And yeah, no, you made a mistake, Leona. You made a mistake on this day. You tried to handle the person who cannot be handled. All right, I'm a bit low on health. This is okay. This is perfectly okay. Let's just go and use our ultimate on this person, and I made him. Oh, I'm alive. Ah! Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to just panic and run as far as your eyes can see. I can't believe I lived there. I mean, Blitzcrank saved me. That much is true. But still, just the fact that I lived either way is beautiful. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm safe here. Yeah, okay, right, we're good. We're good. We actually managed to live there, that's pretty nice. But that's one reason I would like Zonias. Granted, if I Zonias there, I actually probably would have died, which is kind of interesting when I think about it. But that's okay. We'll go for Rabadons next, and then probably Rylai's is our last item, and that will be that. Problem with this build, you know, I don't get Lunzeko, but you know, we don't need it entirely. I could sacrifice, it's either Rylai's or Lunzeko. But the slow from the Rylai's is just so useful that I can't not do that. A lot of Malzahars would build it sooner, but again, every time I play Malzahar, I pretty much build them differently because you just can. So, you know, if you want to build Rylai's as your first time on, you know, Malzahar, you probably can, to be honest with you. You probably legitimately can. So there you go. That's going to be a dragon for them because their team's a bunch of hackers. So there you go. I saw a Masteries and a Highlander even. Hello there, friends. I wish to speak with you and your people. If you would allow me this gratitude, or actually I'm kind of alone here. I have my ultimate now up, and it's doing 900, or I can actually just do that math straight up. It's doing 889 damage. That's pretty great. So a little less than that. That'll probably hit 1,000, you know, once I get my Rabadons. And then everyone will just be not very happy about when our presence draws near. You can get some stacks off if you desire. Blitzcrank, you'll be able to get one, but sadly my dot damage is too high and you will not be able to get another, which, you know, sucks to be you, I guess. Oh, hello. Your damage is really spooky, Ezreal. I'm, you know, starting to shiver in my boots, which I do actually have boots considering who I am. Oh, he just rushed Lichbane. Ludens. So he didn't go CDR items Ezreal. That's not a very... I don't know, I personally prefer to go Namacon, like Lichbane than Namacon, but that's just me. I mean, I can understand why you would want to go Ludens as well. And I probably could have ulted her and we might have gotten the kill, but I just want to save it in case a Yi shows up, because of course I'm the only person who can reliably stop Master Yi. So I feel obliged to, maybe hold off for that. That dot will spread to one of them. We'll go and place a W right there to do some damage to him as well, which will at least get rid of his shield. Fine by me. Yeah, that's right, you don't you dare stay in place. I don't really need to worry about wasting mana, because of the fact that, I have Rod and a Doran's Reign still, so that's fine by me. Graves is going to go back after pushing that lane as much as he did. And we have York pushing in the top lane. We don't know where Master Yi is. I'm really, arguably, very much overstaying my welcome. Okay, we know he's up there now, so we can depart pretty safely. And that'll be our last level ultimate as well. So I completely forgot we still have another level of it left, so that's pretty great. Just keep on pushing the lane nice and easy. Not a whole lot occurring right now. I have 206 farm though, which is, I would say that's pretty ideal. That seems pretty ideal to me. We'll just let him step in our W again, which, as per usual, won't do a lot, but getting rid of his shield is something, I suppose. It's kind of annoying because it's Malphite, that doesn't actually result in much any time I use it, but that's okay. Continue to help push the lane. I saw Yi and Malphite suddenly disappear from the map. Looks like it's just going to be Master Yi, though. We're in an awkward position right now. Baron would help us a lot right now. If we can win a team fight... I mean, a team fight right now is pretty much what we want, to be honest here. Oh! Help. Help. Well, I killed a lot of them, and that Ignite wasn't exactly very useful. But I did kill 2 of them for me. So Ezreal and Graves for my death is actually kind of worth it, because now we'll probably get a mid-turret out of this. So I'm actually perfectly fine with that result. Sure, it made it so I lost my legendary status, but I think I can handle that. Get ready for our Rabadons. I will sell this for Blastoise now. Why I would sell it for Blastoise, not Seekers, when Seekers costs more, I don't know. I'm a strange human being at times. York might be dead. He has his ultimate. Is he gonna proc it though? No, he's just flashing. Use your ultimate, York. Why did he use his ultimate? Did he not have mana for it? I don't know. That was weird. Blitzcrank might live. The constant shields on him sadly was not enough, but the Malphite trying to flash, but the Q from the Sonic Wave was still active, and I did see a Graves nearby, but I don't... Oh, the Condemn. The Condemn. Is Vayne gonna live? No, she is not. This is gonna be pretty much everyone on our team dying because of this. I'll try to provide, a place for him to war jump if not possible, but it seems unlikely that he'll be... Oh no, he just war jumped by himself. Good job to you, Master Lee Sin. Let's not, get your name wrong again. That would be kind of bad. Hello, Ezreal. Yes. Would you like to have a conversation about politics? This is something we can do if you want to. I can't guarantee you all have the same views, maybe because I don't have much views on politics, but, I'm sorry to inform you. No, Ezreal, you gotta stop. You're like a bad Xerath. You just gotta stop your nonsense. You're persistent in your endeavors. I can appreciate that. I really can. I really truly can. But doesn't mean I like you anymore. What's our CS look like? 220. Yep. No. Oh, Graves actually has more CS than us. That's interesting. And he's going a no crit build. That's bad. I'm sorry. That is bad. Going no. I mean, the argument is like, because he's a burst champion and his abilities don't, of course, have crit to associate with them. You should not build. You don't have to build crit. Same with people like Draven. Draven, you definitely should build crit on. Graves makes a little bit more sense because he's reliant on his spells a lot more. But Bork, okay, he is gonna go IE at least. So he's going all the high AD items and lifesteal items by the looks of it. I don't know. It's not how I would build them, but to be fair, I mained him a long time ago. Now I don't main him anymore. And when I say a long time ago, I mean a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the biggest Malzahar you've ever seen in your life. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't know if this is going to end well for our team. We'll try to place an ultimate right here, which might get a kill. Oh, the Blitzcrank. Let's see here. I'll go and flash right here because I don't want to take any chances of dying. That will probably be a kill for the Vayne. No, Malphite actually barely lived out of that. I'll place a dot on you just to ensure you don't have a chance of living, and that will be your death as well. And they have a they have a dragon up, but we can also just get an inhibitor out of this instead. So that actually went extremely well for us. Which is well, I don't know what else to tell you other than the, feel the power of the flippin' nether grasp, I suppose. The nether, did you know Archimon died in the nether? No, he didn't. That's a joke for anyone who's played World of Warcraft. Maybe one person will get it, I don't know. There we go. Very easy. I'm going to go and throw pain here and here, because Vayne was going top, and we don't want to go top at this very moment. I apologize for that cough, it was very unprofessional of me, but that's okay. I don't know why I'm whispering now, it just seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay. Place some spells on that, and then we can not headbutt, and wait, can I get Rabadons? I can. Oh, yes. Yes, I like this. I'm very much a fan of gaining my Rabadons. Look at that. Skyrock 673 AP. It's doing well over 1,000 now at approximately 1,300 something. I'm hopefully my arithmetic is relatively accurate. Alright. So, what the heck? He has a BF sword and a pickaxe, and he has a zeal. Make up your gosh dang mind graves. What the heck is this man doing? I don't know anything. Alright. That's fine. I don't need to know anything. Place a W there and a couple and an auto. There, they're gonna have a hard time pushing against me, considering, obviously I am Malzahar. So I don't think pushing mid is gonna be the best course of action for them. But if they want to try, they can try. They can try all they darn well please. That's not gonna stop York from continuing his pushing escapade. He's actually at the most far. Nope, never mind. Graves still is. Gosh dang it, Graves. You gotta stop interfering with the pushing meta, alright? This is the pushing meta. Excuse my words. What the heck does that even mean? Funnily enough, there is technically a meta for pushing lanes in League of Legends. It just sounds weird to say the pushing meta. Are they going after him? No, they are not. Alright, because that would have been very bad for them if they chose to pursue the York. But looks like they actually knew that, so there you go. Throw our magical snowflake wonders out in the open. What do you have, good sir? And still only Lichbane Ludens. Seems fine by me. There's a pull lane all on the Master Yi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm assuming just use Highlander and kind of left, though. That will be... I couldn't get in range. That's fine. They're all going to get very low at the very least, and we're just going to continue to try to, well, not try to do anything. We're just going to go and depart. Someone should probably... Ooh. You could go in on that, Lisa. Yeah, I am ready. I am ready if you're ready. That's all that needs to be said here. That'll probably cause Leon to have to go back. So, yeah, this is one of those positions where pretty much we need someone to split push right now. That's pretty much what we need. It's not what we want, but it's what we need. So, I would like to split push. Looks like our team's going to go ahead and split push top. It'd be nice if I can, go bot as well and do something there, though. That may be a bit... it's a bit risky, but there is also a lot of minions there, so it's very much plausible. But, and we can also just keep the mid lane pushed. That's a relatively easy thing to accomplish as well. Hello there, Malphite. How do you do? Are you considering doing anything spooky? I hope not. He does have an Abyssal Scepter and Merc Treads now. York is in a little bit of a position here. This is fine. If they want to go... I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this at all. This is not looking like it's going to end too well for us. Help. Help. I didn't have any good time. I didn't have any good times to ult there, but this might still go well for us regardless, because they don't really have a way to get to the Vayne, and I did still do good damage with my dots. Yeah, let's do it. We can, if they don't have to get through 3,000 health now, which is pretty nice considering how much effort they have to go to actually kill me now that I have Zonia's and general tankiness because of health. So, that was 2 for 2 by the looks of it. Lee Sin probably could have gotten a kill there, but also probably would have resulted in his death. Is he going to be able to live here, though? Oh, the Sonic barely missing. The Graves trying to get a kill here, but he might just die to the York instead. The mana damage is quite real. That will be a good amount of stuff there, and he might... Nope. He could have maybe healed through that, but he had Ignite on him, so any chance that was there was gone. Don't do it, Lee Sin. He has kick, never mind. he had his kick, and so Lee Sin kicked that Ezreal in the jaw and just dislocated every bone in his body. I know that may have sounded a bit brutal, but to be fair, it was also relatively accurate. Oh no, just get the inhibitor. Or you can kill, well, you almost could have killed. If you she tumbled in a different direction, might have worked, but that's fine. Oh my god, man, just get the gosh to inhibitor. She knows, you know you're gonna die, Vayne, so like, why just not get the inhibitor? That's definitely a situation where you should just, you know, get the inhibitor, but that's, you know, it's not exactly that bad. I'm pretty sure we have this game in the bag regardless now, because, I mean, for one, their Ezreal isn't really doing much of anything. That sounds offensive, maybe, but to be fair, it's probably relatively accurate. He might have, like, some high up there damage on the damage charts, only because he's getting poke up, though. Which, you know, again, it's like you compare it to Xerath, and there's a distinct difference. So I'm going to throw a dot on you because that's how I feel about this guy. Then we're going to do some damages there and be a little bit wary because just me and blitzes probably isn't enough to take on the whole team. Because, you know, while Malzahar can do a lot of damage with his E and his Q and his W and stuff of that sort, he's still not exactly able to, you know, just destroy everyone on the entire, you know, enemy team. That was not the right direction, Blitzcrank, but I don't think he would have gotten him anyway because his Arcane Shift was probably up. There's a red buff here. I think I should just get it, or York can get it. Hopefully my dots are probably going to get it. Alright, okay, good. He definitely could use that more than I could have. Well, we got a lot of their health down. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I didn't realize you couldn't cancel your ultimate with Zhonya's, so yeah, that wasn't very good. Is he gonna go in on it? No, he isn't. But the Vayne's gonna go ahead and do some stuff here. Banshees was procced. She's trying her best to kind of go in and out, and they are all very low. Oh, there's the Graves ult. I'm not gonna get any kills, though. So yeah, that was just flat out getting caught there. That's not very good. Again, I got them all very low, but I just couldn't actually get a kill off on any of them. Oh, they're going for the dragon. They're going for the dragon. Potential, ladies and gentlemen. Potential. Hello there, Ezreal. And since an Arcane Shift in our near future, that was in fact an Arcane Shift in our near future. What's actually, I didn't even look at York's build. Alright, so he had pretty standard stuff. Aside that, he went Iceborne rather than Triforce, which makes sense. Oh, they're going in. Oh, the Condemn was not the best Condemn I've ever seen in the world, but this might end well for us regardless. Just focus the Master Yi. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. That was a true shot barrage. It was quite spooky, and I didn't like it, but that's okay. We can go up here in the top lane. I'm probably going to fire Rylai's out of it, which is pretty nice. My score is a bit less prestigious than it was before, but that's okay. Just look at the magnificent pushing powers of Malzahar, ladies and gentlemen. And boop. Place one more dot right here, and there's actually 2 dots going on this wave now. And we'll sit up here and push for a while. You know, if they just send one person to get to me, if I can land my ultimate on them, they're probably dead, because I have Ignite and Zhonya's and Flash. I have all that jazz up. So I feel perfectly fine if they choose to send anyone up here. Which looks like they are in fact sending someone up here. Okay, Master decided to go back. This is fine. Let's just go back and place a dot and boop, boop. That most of those missed. That's okay. Throw a couple owls on the Malefic Visioned minion, and that will still spread. We do have enough for our allies as well. Do we want to go back with because of our... I don't really want to go back because I'm at full health and mana, but you know, if they send multiple people here to kill me, that's probably not going to result in a whole lot. Oh no, the Graves killing the Vayne. That's not a very good sign. I feel like we have some shifty things occurring in the other parts of the map. There's a teleport going down for the Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank, I would like to help you, but this probably is just going to result in my death as well. Yeah, I should... Maybe we'll throw that right there and then die. Alright, Blitzcrank will live. That's good. And Lee Sin almost getting a kill on the Yi. Maybe we can do a little bit of a sneaky roam here and get a kill. Seems unlikely. Oh, especially since that's warded. Though I don't think he actually saw me considering where he warded. Unsure. There's a Ezreal nearby. Oh, there they are. Hello, friends. How goes you? Hope the answer is relatively rare. All the damages. So much damages, ladies and gentlemen, on that Ezreal. I feel pretty happy about his life essence slowly drifting away. I'm not Vladimir, but I said it in life essence anyway because it sounded a little bit cooler. Okay, you know what? Alright, I did interrupt my recall. I'm gonna go back and get my rise now. That seems pretty dang useful. So we're gonna do that, and that will be that. We are now 3,123 health. We have elixirs of sorcery, and I guess I can upgrade this thing. So we'll do that and that, because it's more useful than pretty much anything else. I mean, I could also get like a Farsight Orb, because those are, or Scryno, because those actually can be pretty useful. So our final AP amount is 887. If I switched out the energies for Void Staff, actually that gives a lot more ability power than I thought it did. Doesn't Void Staff give like the same amount? Yes, it does. Alright then, good to know. But since it, I don't know, which is better then? I don't feel like doing the math, alright? Someone else can do that. Someone else probably has done it. But, you know, that person's not going to be us. I see a Graves. Hello, Graves. We'll just move your Banshees nice and easy. That's a fine trade by me, though. It'll probably be up next time we encounter him. Hello. Oh, there's the flash. I was considering flashing ulting, but I didn't see an opportunity. If I do see an opportunity open, then I probably will take it. Now, will this be an inhibitor for us? I do not know. Would like to get some free damage off on them if at all possible, but it'll be quite difficult, of course. Just try to avoid getting Malphite ulted if at all possible. This is our main goal here. And it's just a goal we will try our best to achieve. There's a Q off on them, which will do a good amount of damage and slow them as well. Oh, alright. Alright. Alright, I'm stunned. I'm still stunned. Ugh. Damages. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. All the damages were so real. The damages were so real. I ulted the Yi. Where'd the Yi go? What happened? I don't understand anything. Oh, Graves, you're not paying attention to the right person. Oh, they're all dead. Oh, everyone on every team is dead. Can I end the game here? I think I can. I think Malzahar is going to solo end the game, because they only have one turret left. So Graves just wasn't even looking at me. He was too busy focusing on the gosh dang vein, so this will probably be Malzahar's, yep, this will be the end of the game here. So, ladies and gentlemen, Malzahar was not paying enough attention to. You know, my zonies ran out, but they were focused on other targets at that point, which is fine by me, so the end of the game has arrived. What we're going to do is use the flash here and not be a scumbag, just end the game straight up. But I will be kind of a scumbag and at least dance. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment anything fantastic to say, I'll be sure to read it, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's a warm, pissy feeling in my heart. Have a great day, and stay frosty. Ha ha! Snow puns! Tell Fraps to not even dare going down to 30 frames per second, because otherwise I'm going to find it and beat it like Tissue Box.